Good evening, good afternoon, little host. How's it going? Hodgins here, podcast number 3.
Number 3, yeah. Yeah, number 3, yeah.
Things to start with. If you can tell, in the in the video, that my hair is really, really greasy. Don't mention it.
They wouldn't know, would they?
I think. Well,
There's literally... Oh, you mean after?
what do you mean?
I thought you were expecting them to mention it now. There's no way anyone's going to say it now, are they? Obviously.
I said don't mention it anyway,
Yeah.
so I wasn't expecting anyone to mention
Yeah,
it.
you're right.
But I am thinking now it would be visible on camera.
Oh well. It is.
Oh well, it is what it is.
Done.
Everyone gets greasy hair.
Second thing, I'm currently in the process of buying something off Depop, so if I'm on my phone halfway through this, I'm sorry, I just didn't want it to get bought before me.
Superb timing, really.
It's bad timing, but it is what it is. What's happened? So,
Do you want to at least explain why it's so important?
it's just a pair of shoes that I'd like.
You
Why
know-
is that important?
Huh?
Why is that important?
Well, just give a bit of context as to why you have to be.
Okay, pair of shoes that I would like to buy, except they only went up like 2 days ago, and there's already like 40 likes on the item, so I just didn't want them to get bought before I bought them. So that's why.
It sounds like you're specifically avoiding what pair of shoes they are. To be honest, it sounds like you're not giving out information.
Why would I say? What? Why would I say? You wouldn't go. If you're buying a car and you're telling someone about buying a car, you wouldn't go, I'm buying a Audi. You just go, I'm buying a car tomorrow.
Questionable, actually.
No, not questionable.
Example.
I've got a fair point. When also it was an overview. It was just a quick little side topic. So
It's
I'm not gonna go
overview,
into
but
deal
it
with
is going to be looming over this podcast.
No,
so
it won't
it's
be.
quite-
It won't be. It
it's
won't
quite
be.
important,
It
in my
won't be. It won't be. It
opinion.
won't be. It
Okay.
won't be. So welcome back to another podcast. It is the Ho Twins. I'm Luca. This is Oscar.
I'm
if
Oscar.
You don't know us. And in today's, you've seen the title. Should we just go straight into it?
Suppose we could go straight into it. I'm trying to think if we just watched Logan Paul's podcast, and the way they started was so smooth. There was no, "And we're going to go into it now." Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, he just literally
It was
asked
so-
someone a question straight away.
But even before, yeah, I suppose, because even before the guest came on, they just went into
Or
conversation.
he just asked
that
the question, I
host-
suppose. Like we just did about the shoes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and you shut it off quite.
I didn't shut it off, Oscar. I said.
Forget I said it.
I said.
Let's brush the shoe. Everything about the shoes under the carpet.
I said like the normal amount of information about when I was buying when I'm buying something. When you're buying something, you're not going to come to me and just tell me every detail about your jumper.
This is unedited as well, so
I
let's
know.
try and not get too angry about it.
Oscar, if you were going, tomorrow I'm buying.
Hey, I said.
Listen, stop
What
interrupting
I'm
me.
saying, let's
Listen
just
to me.
drop the shoe things under the carpet.
Yes, Oscar, I know, but what I'm saying is.
Well, it's working you
Oh
up.
my god! Oh my god! You interrupting me is working me up. What I'm saying is, if you went tomorrow and buying a jumper, you wouldn't go, I'm buying a grey Adidas jumper, size large.
Different with shoes.
Why is it different? It's an item you're buying.
No, because so in my opinion, because there's a complete urgency, and there's a reason for the urgency, right?
And I explained,
you have a
it's
reason
got
for the-
loads of
But it's not
likes.
to do with that. The reason for the urgency is the shoes have suddenly gone up in price everywhere.
Oh well,
And
no,
you've been
that's
looking
already
for them.
happened.
Well, yeah, okay, but
So that's what I'm saying. It's got loads of likes.
they're a high demand shoe, and you could, and in that case, warrants,
Why
from
are we
my
still
opinion,
talking about this shoe?
It could warrant an explanation of what the actual shoe is.
Why the hell are we still talking about this shoe?
Well, because
God.
look at you checking your phone already for it.
God Almighty!
It's a podcast. It's a point of
Yeah.
conversation, and,
Right,
and you really
okay.
cut that at the stem.
I didn't cut it. We've had
what I was
a
saying,
decent
it
conversation
absolutely
about
sounded
it.
like you really didn't want them to know what shoes
We've
you were
had
buying.
we've had a decent conversation about it, so I don't
Well,
think we need to.
If you can call it a conversation.
Right. Okay. Well. So today's podcast topic has come. I thought of this because of our conversation we had on one of our group chats with our mate James, and we asked him what we should talk about, and he said,
Oh, I've got something to say before we get into the video.
"Okay,
Forget everything that he just said if you can.
well, don't forget it. I'll just continue from
Well,
where
you're going to pick up where you left off.
Yeah, I can do.
Alright, well, let's do that then. It makes it incredibly difficult for everyone listening, but we'll do that. That's one of Luca's first good idea of this podcast. If any of you watch gaming, which we are avid game watchers, we watch a hell of a lot of Warzone, and, well, only Warzone, but a bit of Cold War multiplayer. We watch a bit of Modern Warfare. we like watching gaming, and basically our friend has started a Twitch channel. His name's Metz Hefner. We'll put that under. Oh shit, we're gonna have to edit it, aren't we?
Why?
We're gonna put his name up the screen.
Yeah, that's not too hard.
Or the description below.
What we'll do, okay, for everyone, this is a bit of post sort of tricks we'll do. We're gonna clap, and then in the spike of audio is where we need to tag him. So just for us to find out later, and we're still not gonna edit it out, right?
Right, keeping the clap in, are we?
Well, yeah, we could.
Okay,
do.
3.
Well, we don't both need to do it.
Or unless we
done, and we move on. So
no, but that is so out of sync because so his name's up, but we're also going to put the description.
Yeah, no,
down below.
I'll put that back. I'll put that clap, and then we can find roughly where we spoke about it. Put his name on it, and then we can have all this talk about it. Anyway.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant you're going to put the name on top of the spike.
Why would I do that?
Well, you just said you're going to pick up your sentence halfway through. So
and I can.
So maybe we're doing things that don't make sense today. Yeah, the description down below. Seriously, even if you're not into gaming or whatever, just give it a follow, give it a watch. He'd really appreciate it, and we really appreciate it if you go show him some support. He's fucking good at the game as well, so if you want to learn something, give it a watch. Now, pick up exactly where you left off.
Okay, I am just buying now,
the shoes.
Just buying. Everyone,
Superb.
Okay, for those of you who needed the more detail, like Oscar, although I don't think you'd ever really ask for more detail.
With shoes, I think you do.
Okay, they are Nike Shocks, Viotech, TL Viotech colourway, and they're steel at the moment. I'm buying them for £77, and if you want them on StockX, they're £250. So obviously they're second hand, but.
So
I'm buying.
So Ryan, okay. I think you need to at least commentate because otherwise it's just watching us.
Going confirming through PayPal. Confirmed tick. Okay, got the green tick. Click OK. Takes me back to Depop. Confirmed. Sending money.
Bank details allowed.
Yeah.
Can you say them?
Pay now. Processing. Why have I spent that much money?
There's nothing.
A lot of money.
There's nothing like buying a pair of second-hand shoes.
Done it.
Thrilling.
Done it.
Thrilling.
Well, they look quite good quality.
So personally, I was saying to Luca, how much are they new?
£250.
They're £250 now.
Well, okay. No. But because these are like a limited colorway.
But how much? But they were only like 100.
No. This specific colorway is £250.
Okay, but what the colorway you wanted?
Well, the black ones maybe I think like 140.
140. I personally justify expensive shoes. Not too expensive, but spending £100 on shoes, I think. I mean, you pay it off in a third of a year, don't you? £1 a day. If you're paying it off £1 a day, then you pay it off.
If you're doing it that way, that actually puts a lot of things in perspective, really.
Well, yeah, it does. Except nothing really over about 300.
Yeah, but I don't. I've got pairs of shoes that I spend £20 on. I don't think I need to spend
£20 shoes
over £100 on. Yeah,
like third hand maybe.
No, the champion ones from
Ridden.
The champion ones.
Oh yeah, fair.
£20.
Banging, actually, to be fair.
So okay. Anyway, so
no. So just start the sentence from where you left off.
Okay. So we asked him, "What is in your head? What topics have you got for us?" Okay, I'm gonna go back because I'm gonna just give context back to because you also said forget about it. So just on the off chance that they instantly forgot about it.
Can I have some of that?
No,
I can't have any.
No,
so I've got to leave if I want to go get a
you
drink.
Can pour it into your mouth.
Yeah. What do you think? Wasn't gonna suckle on it like a pig on a teat.
Fucking hell, mate. Let me finish.
Yeah.
Right. So we asked our group chats. Have you got anything we can talk about? And basically he came up with the idea. The first thing he said was, should wolves be introduced into the UK? And we instantly liked that style of question. We liked the style of the question because we wanted today to be more trivial and more just a bit chatty and light-hearted. Except we didn't know enough about wolves or their
face value. Do you think they should be? If we're gonna,
this isn't the title of the video, Oscar. This isn't.
Hey, stop shutting stuff down, buddy.
I know, but if we're titling this podcast a certain thing, we're spending 20 minutes to get to that because this is the section of the podcast. Well, the title is big. Well, okay, we could say yes or no and move on. Okay. You don't have to make a conversation out of everything we talk about.
I know we don't have to, but I am actually
Should they be
intrigued.
reintroduced into Hugo? Probably not.
You
Apex
just
Predator.
You
I'm saying no, because they would kill out probably a lot of the wildlife. Okay.
What I'm saying
Has
is
that happened?
you introduced
Okay,
it
well now
as-
you're wasting
well,
time.
hold on. Let me say something. You introduced it as something that you think would be a good topic. You went, oh, we really liked it. So at least give your opinion on it.
Well, oh my god, I don't need to, because I said it was...
Well, you could, and you have now,
You're
so I
being
don't know why you're
difficult.
still arguing.
No. Okay, anyway. Gave me the idea, basically, to look up random, like, facts and, like, interesting facts about the UK or just in general. And then I came across a page that was titled, linked, the top 25 random facts ever. The best 25 random facts ever. And that's claimed by them, obviously. I don't think that's a consensus. Census. Fuck. We need to do the census, if anyone else needs to do that. Deadline's tomorrow.
Deadline's tomorrow, if end on the census. Fuck. That's vile, mate. You don't have to do that.
Okay.
So, a lot of questions off that. Well, not really a lot.
What could you possibly be questioning there?
Well, how could you possibly claim that you've got the
That's
best
what I'm saying.
random facts?
That was kind of the funny part of their link. Is the title was Best Random Facts.
Oh, okay. Funny. No, okay, sorry, I missed the joke. Carry on.
That's their claim. Anyway, so I thought today I could give them to you, and we could rate them. We could see if they should be in the top 25 best random facts.
Well, I haven't really got anything to compare it to.
Yeah, but if you're on face value of a random fact, you could go, fuck me, that's cool. Or no.
Could you hear a fact and go, that instantly goes to top 25 facts?
Some of
on
these
the
might.
planet?
Well, I don't know. Some of these might. Some of these you might go, yeah, right, I rate that. Also, I'm not saying does it make top 25. I'm asking you to rate it out of 10.
Okay.
So that's what we're going to do today.
Not rate it in terms of what number fact I'd give it out of the fact center.
No.
Right. Just clear.
Got
that cleared up then.
So that's what we're going to do.
Well, do you want to begin then? Because you're wasting a lot of time.
Are you serious? Okay. God almighty. And I've only seen the first few, so I just wanted to... Okay. First one. Already I'm not that impressed by it.
What's it going to be? Probably about 4 out of 10.
Number 1, avocados are a fruit, not a vegetable.
Oh, literally not even 1.
Yeah.
Not even 1 out of 10.
0.
I didn't even think it's a vegetable.
I'd give that a straight
0. Would you think it's a vegetable?
I mean, I suppose I'd eat it with vegetable and not with fruits, but yeah.
No.
What you put avocado in fruit salad in the morning.
I don't class what is a vegetable or a fruit by whether I put it with other fruits or other vegetables.
Well, yeah, mentally, if you're eating a spoonful, if you're on celery,
tomatoes are fruit, mate.
Celery, also good, like celery, spinach, and avocado, fine. Apple, banana, and avocado, weird.
I also don't think that's weird though. I think
you'd eat avocado.
Honestly,
okay, I'm gonna make a nice fruit salad with avocado in it.
I'd never thought of avocado being an either. To be honest, it hadn't actually occurred to me.
Well, if you were to think of it, it would probably. Oh my god!
I wouldn't say vegetable. It's got like a skin and a pip and stuff.
Yeah, vegetables have that, mate.
You're gonna name one.
Swede.
Swedes don't have a pip.
Swede don't have a pip. Well, that's
like
what
a peach.
Makes it a fruit,
it's like a
mate.
peach.
Pip makes it a fruit, actually.
Yeah.
Vegetables don't have that. No vegetable has a pip.
No vegetable.
So there you go. Right, number 2. The Eiffel Tower can be...
0. 0 out of 10. That one.
Yeah, okay, fine. The Eiffel Tower can be 15 centimetres taller during the summer due to thermal expansion.
8 out of 10.
8?
15 centimetres?
Due to thermal expansion, mate.
Yeah, but 15 centimetres...
I'm not shocked by that.
About that?
A bit more.
More? That's about half a 30 centimetre ruler.
I'm really not shocked by thermal expansion.
To be fair, I've never seen the Eiffel Tower straight up, so I don't actually know how big it is.
It's quite tall. So
if it's massive, then it's less impressive.
I've also never seen it, but I would say because it's quite tall, 15 centimetres, you wouldn't tell. I don't think you'd be able to tell.
It's the reason why in roads there's rubber lines that sometimes you're driving and you go boom boom, boom boom. Those rubber lines allow for the tarmac expansion. Yeah. In the summer.
Excellent addition.
So that was welcome to that addition. Because
yes.
I've had certain reviews up to this point where I thought my addition is welcomed.
I thought I liked the addition because it was related.
Okay. So now, what I'm doing here, I'm gauging what sort
educational.
Of additions.
I learned from that. I like that.
You didn't know that?
No.
Science lesson on the 15th of January.
I'm going to go the third one.
Okay.
The 15th of January?
Yeah, 15th January 2017. I learned that. Next question. Next fact. Go on, let's hear it.
Okay, third one. It's not even a random fact. Trypophobia is the fear of closely packed holes. You know that. Both
Boring.
have it.
Both have it.
Both
Boring.
have that.
It's okay. I don't think I've got the
Not
phobia.
fear, but
I've got
it's
a complete
uncomfortable.
uncomfortable.
But I think everyone's like that. Like geographer's tongue. Everyone. If you're, I've had a nightmare though of my tongue turning into loads of holes.
So I'm gonna rate that edition 4. Didn't need it. Didn't hate it.
Don't rate my editions, mate. That's not the video.
Okay. Rate a fact though 2. Everyone knows that now.
Yeah. Although I
can't believe
trypophobia, I probably
I can't believe that on a website claiming 25 best facts in the world, there's 2 that we've already rated sub 5. That's mental.
That's bad.
That's horrendous.
We're going to put the link in the description so you can shame them.
Yes. Leave a bad review.
You'll like this one. I like this one a lot. Actually,
Okay.
Australia is wider than the moon.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, that is massive.
Is the moon really fucking close to Earth then?
I don't know how big it is.
Well, what? I
Must be
don't know how
tiny.
big what is.
The moon must be tiny.
Tiny and close though.
It has to be close because it looks quite big.
Oh yeah, I suppose actually you see the photos of man on the moon. You see the curvature, don't you?
Yes.
Do you?
Yes. You could walk around the moon with ease.
I don't think
in
you
a
could.
day.
I think you have to be on top of it. Hasn't got a big enough gravitational pull.
What?
Yeah, what?
I just presumed you'd walk around. You could walk around it.
I honestly
No,
don't know.
you probably sound right there. Well,
No, there's no way
That's
it's
if-
got its own gravitational pull big enough.
that's it.
Well, actually-
man did land on the moon.
Oh, actually, no, because they jump and they do come back down to it.
Yeah, but it's slow, low gravity.
Then you wouldn't fall off it. Yeah, for sure.
No, but maybe you would because no, I think you would because your weight.
Oh, is
in
it
addition
Earth's gravity?
to no, listen, your weight when you jump, it's because it's slow, right? So there's less gravity, so you float. In Earth, there's loads of gravity, so you jump and you fall back down straight away. But you jump, and then gravity works and you pull back down.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're upside down, you jump, your weight is now pulling away, whereas on top, your weight's pulling you
But there's
back
no
down.
upside down in space. That's the thing. It's like the Earth. There's going to be people standing underneath it. There's no
Yeah, but the Earth. Yeah, but the moon is different.
When you're
because-
when
the
you're
moon's
stood
different
on,
because it's surface and there's no atmosphere or clouds.
But when you're stood on the moon, is part of it because the reason the moon's there is because of Earth's gravitational pull, right?
Something to do with that.
It's probably a factor. So when you're stood on the moon, does the gravitational pull have an effect on you from the Earth? The Earth's gravitational pull, does that have an effect from you? Because at what point do you get? Because you know when fucking meteors go,
No.
that's gravity. So at what point in the how close do you have to be to Earth?
You'd have to test it.
I suppose
You'd throw a rock up.
You'd have to do some sort
Just
of
throw a rock
test.
up.
Quite high you'd have
On
to
the
do.
moon, you'd throw a rock up, and if it gets pulled towards Earth, then you know.
Yes, that's probably how they do it. Actually,
Probably how they do it.
Another thing that I want to say in line with Australia, if the population stood on the outskirts of the country, on the coast, they'd all be like a kilometre apart.
Yeah, well, it shows you it's massive. So the moon sits
Wider than the moon.
3,400 kilometres in diameter, while Australia's 4,000.
I think we need a laptop. It'd be better.
Next one. Well, I'm going to just...
doing the job.
I think if we had a holder, then it would look better.
if you wanted to.
No, it's not as easy. Okay. Checking if
Wait. So what are we rating that? Yeah. That's
Oh, yeah.
Recording. I'd rate that fact
9.
9.
I like it. Really puts like the galaxy in perspective for you, in my opinion.
I think for me, what that said was the moon's a hell of a lot closer than you think,
And
not
smaller than you think.
not the size.
And a hell of a lot smaller than you think. Think about it.
yeah,
that
I
means,
suppose.
That means the moon
or the
could get
Earth's a
into
hell of a
Earth.
lot bigger than you think.
Eh,
We knew the Earth's quite big,
I sort of got a good concept of the Earth.
but the Earth's actually tiny in terms of.
Well, there you
space.
go. You could go around in circles. There's.
Space is something that I don't think anyone will ever understand.
I don't think
I would love to. I would love space. Is
you'd
just
love
mental.
to understand it.
I'd love to. Wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I'm fascinated by space. It's mental.
We were saying this. I'd prefer a sunset to a stargaze.
Not really what we're talking about. I like the
You-
addition.
You were
not
saying
really
how
what
you
we're talking
liked stars a lot. I think I appreciate a sunset more than stars. If
about. Really? Oh, nah.
no, obviously you don't
Nah.
think about a sunset as much, but it's prettier.
Nah.
Okay, this one, number 5. I kind of like this one. Mellifluous. Mellifluous. What do you reckon that is?
Mellifluous. Is it?
Yes, mellifluous. Yeah, mellifluous. I'm gonna give you 5 seconds because
Can I have a clue? Be nice. Be nice to have a clue. Is it?
It's a
describing?
sound. It's a sound. It's
Oh.
it's
It's
almost
an
a
adjective.
noun. No, it's almost a noun.
Oh,
Of a
it's
sound.
a
That's why I quite
sound.
like it.
What? It's like a whistle.
Mellifluous.
A whistle.
Mellifluous.
A whistle.
It could be a whistle, but it's not
Like an
specifically. No, it's mellifluous is a sound that is pleasingly smooth and musical to hear. So that sound is mellifluous.
Yeah, so it's an adjective, or it's
A mellifluous
a
sound.
mellifluous sound. An abstract noun.
Don't know. Back
to that old chestnut.
Well,
Well,
it's quite nice.
it's a
It's
nice
face value. I'm just gonna go ahead and rate that.
I tell you one thing. I do really like learning new words.
Yeah, well, that's what I
It's-
said. I thought you quite like it.
Yeah, well, surely learning new words is you enjoy it as well. Do you enjoy it as well?
It's okay. I don't think I need to learn too many more. What?
What do you mean by that? It's okay. Well, I'm nearing the capacity in my brain for the
Not
the
capacity.
words
I'm saying I don't think I'll ever use mellifluous again in my life.
Well,
So I might learn it, but I don't need it.
but that's
I don't need it in my
You
vocab.
could. Well, we've done a video on saying you could get away with saying
mellifluous.
thanks. You could get away with only the word thanks.
Yeah, exactly.
So any
So
word
it
is
needs
just a
mellifluous.
bonus.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like it, but I don't need it. Okay, I'm gonna rate
So
that. I'm gonna rate that a 7 out of 10.
So you're cutting off at mellifluous.
Some words don't need to be learned, whereas, for example, like some words that like maybe you talk more useful in life, like an emotion or like a
Hungry.
skill or something.
Yeah.
And you go, oh, that guy's doing something, and you don't know what he's doing, and then you learn what he's doing, and you learn that word. Then maybe that's
Very practical speaking. Well, it's perfect outlook to have as someone who started a podcast, isn't it? You're gonna use all your words up soon.
I don't think I could ever use up all my words.
Too many, far too many.
To be honest, I probably actually only use about 100 words a day, and on repeat in a different combination.
Are you taking the piss, mate?
Yeah, if you think about it,
I can't. Are you
okay, if
serious?
you honestly think about it, I've probably used if so many
Yeah,
times.
but I've
today.
probably used is another.
I've used. I would say we use. If you think
Don't
about
reduce
it,
yourself to 100 words a day.
let's go. Sentences are just the same word in
No,
a different
100%.
combination.
No, we spoke about like
Speech
this morning.
is the same word in a
This
different
morning we
combination.
literally spoke about working out. You won't use that again today, and that conversation about working out will probably easily have been 100 words.
How many do you reckon you actually use? I'm gonna have to
way
search
more
out.
than 100. I can't believe you only thought you used 100.
I'm gonna have to actually look up how many average number of words said in a day, but I don't want them to double count ones that they've already used.
Different then.
Research indicates the following statistics about the number of words women and men speak. The average woman speaks 20,000 words a day, and the average man says 7. But that's 7,000, not 7.
No. What? Obviously not 7, mate.
Yeah, well,
You've used up for how did you sleep? Well, thanks. Nearly.
Couldn't answer your own question.
Well, if someone else asked it to you.
Well, then it's 5
But
and 2.
I was shocked that it's nearly a
4.
third of what a woman speaks.
Yeah, but
That must be an old study.
no, but also that's not about reusing words in a day. That's just
Say
number of.
Different or new words.
I'm
not
gonna
new words,
go
don't
on
say
to
new
that.
words.
Rate that one.
I forgot the fact.
Mellifluous.
No.
That was the one we're talking about. That's why we're talking about words.
Oh yes.
6 out of 10 in my opinion, or 7. I think I said 7 actually.
Yeah, I'll probably give it a 7.
Okay, next one. You went.
But I'm really going to try and remember that word now. Mellifluous.
You should actually just learn more words then if you like, because I would say some are better than that one, and if you're going to put so much effort into remembering that one, you may as well remember a better one. A more practical one that you could use. Anyway,
No, see, that's what I'm saying.
Anyway,
No, wait. Practical language is very different to I would argue that words that aren't practical, that offer swaz and like better descriptions, are more useful than just practical words. Knowing that he is.
Yeah, well, maybe actually as a creative and professional writing student, you might need might benefit you more, I suppose.
Yeah, but what you just said, what I would do, mate, is try and learn some practical words like jump and sit down. Whereas
that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying for maybe someone who wasn't a professional creative writing student.
Right.
But maybe actually for you specifically, in your case,
you got to categorise what you think.
might need to
maybe 5 words from a different category each day, sort of thing.
if you want to.
Second one,
sixth one, although I don't think it's that good. Spice Girls were originally called Touch.
I think if you think they're not going to be that good, don't say it.
All right, skip.
Skipping that one.
Human teeth are the only part of the body which cannot heal themselves. The only part?
The only part?
That's strange, because bones heal themselves. That is weird.
So if you crack a tooth, it won't fuse again?
Yeah, because teeth are coated in enamel, and enamel isn't a living tissue. Wow.
But bones, how do bones do it?
Because they're living tissue in it. Bone marrow. Stem cells.
Stem cells in cucumbers.
Asparagus. The thing is, though, if you think about it, bone inside the body, living. Blood flow. Blood goes through the bone marrow and everything.
Yeah.
Teeth, it doesn't, and if you crack it, it's gone forever.
Well, yeah.
I like that fact.
Well,
good fact.
That's, you just repeat it. Yeah.
Good fact.
Good fact.
Yes?
Nails?
Nails don't regenerate, but they grow.
Yeah. So it wouldn't repair.
Well, perfect example. I've got a broken one right now.
Well, if you tore it down the middle, would it repair that tear?
No.
Or would it just grow out?
Grow out.
Well, so
Nails also.
So nails also.
Okay, so it was a decent fact until
we proved it.
Magnificent brain.
Hair as well
It does repair.
No, it does. If you snap a hair, and then put it back together, it won't refuse, will it?
Well, no, but
Like
if
a
you've got
broken
split
bone.
end, you can condition it, can't you?
No, you cut split ends off.
Hair.
Hair. So actually 2.
Wow.
That fact.
Wow.
I suppose it grows back though, but so do baby teeth.
Wow. This one, favourite one so far.
Okay.
It's illegal to own a guinea pig in Switzerland because it's considered animal abuse because they're social beings and get lonely.
Wow.
That's lovely.
But guinea pigs are the only domestic animal they've declared social beings.
Potentially.
What, dogs and stuff? But dogs love humans.
Dogs love humans. They've really got. We are definitely Romeo's best friends. Well, maybe not
Do you
you and me,
reckon?
but Alina and Mama.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think he actually likes me that much.
He definitely doesn't like me.
Definitely doesn't.
I
You're
don't think
confident our dog doesn't like you.
I go up to him and get up close to his face. He just walks off instantly.
Well, I did catch you sniffing his bumhole the other day. I don't think you like that. I find it interesting that guinea pigs have been classed as the only domestic social beings.
Well, it's interesting, but maybe that's what science. That's just science, isn't it? Because
I do like it.
I think that's actually quite cute because if you think about it, rabbits probably aren't that social because rabbits
fight, don't they?
Rabbits fight and bang. That's all they do. If you put them with other rabbits, so there's no connection there. There's no connection.
Sometimes I say, don't we? We say jokes that we know are going to be edited out, and that won't be.
Yeah, but you rarely do it because most jokes you say are instantly funny.
I was just saying, bud, you got to keep an eye on the record.
Yeah, I know. Half an hour.
You got that? It is half an hour cut.
I think roughly.
Or should we stop and start here and now?
Well, we're sort of in the middle of talking about the guinea pigs.
Oh yeah. So how about we finish the guinea pig one up?
Yeah, probably good suggestion.
I would probably say the guinea pig fact is.
I was just about to say rabbits aren't social. Mice, they're the same as rabbits.
So you're just going to go through listing the animals?
Well, you were saying you were shocked that they're the only social animals.
That wasn't an invitation to just list animals, though, really. Unless you want to. No, go on, list the animals and tell me whether you think they're social or not. Well, Sweden doesn't think they're social.
This reminds me of us playing Just a Minute the other day. We should do that for a video.
What?
This reminds me of us playing Just a Minute the other day.
Did anyone understand what he said?
Also, interesting that Sweden are the only one that's...
Well, it might not be only Sweden.
But it says Sweden. Switzerland, not even Sweden. So it's interesting, Switzerland, they must be loving, caring people.
But it also might not only be Switzerland, they've just picked a fact.
Switzerland, it's illegal to own It's illegal to own just one guinea pig in Switzerland.
Ah, the fact. Okay, that changes it for
Should we
sure.
start that again? No.
What? No.
No, we wouldn't. That would be a bad
Well, if you
suggestion.
can be bothered to edit it, but I can't.
No.
That's the point. We were saying Friday's a bit like a day off because we just film and post. We don't have to edit or anything.
Right, okay. Going up to 30 seconds and we've still got a lot of questions, of them to come through. So I'm going to rate that. I like that a lot. I like the consideration for the animal and I like the lovingness of it. I'm going to say 9 out of 10.
I'm going to say...
And it's a random fact. You're rating the random factor. That is a good random fact.
Well, initially, when you first read it out, 8 out of 10. But then, because I just saw guinea pigs off the market for pet holders,
Wouldn't be the end of the world.
pet owners, wouldn't be the end of the world, but like, cool, that's like fair. But
You got 20 seconds to finish this.
but then you said it's only illegal to have one, and I thought that just makes sense, and I'm not blown away by it, so it's reduced to 5.5.
That just makes sense, is it?
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm still going to rate that 9. I love it.
You love it.
I
Get
love
it
that.
tattooed on you then.
Okay.
Eyebrows.
2 guinea pigs.
No.
It's not a singular.
Yeah.
So I'd get 2 guinea pigs on me. I would do that.
And the Swiss flag. Swiss flag.
Or Swiss cheese.
Or a slice of Swiss cheese. Or a Swiss Army knife.
Right. So we've done 8, and there's 25.
Well, I thought you said we weren't going to do all 25.
Well, what number do we cut off at? Because in my head we could maybe
12?
do 10. 12. Really random number.
I did
We
say
do
that on purpose.
Half of
11.
25.
Half of 25. What? So we're just
12 and then I'll read half
12
of
and a half.
13.
And then we'll have to judge what 13's through halfway. I like it. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. I like it. Let's go.
Right. Number 9. Ancient Romans used to drop a piece of toast.
I love ancient Rome instantly. Buzzword for me if I'm hearing a fact. Carry on. Oh, okay. Well, hold on. Read it so we can both react.
Ancient Romans used to drop a piece of toast in their wine for good health. Hence why we raise a toast. I said that so wrong.
Raise a toast.
Ancient Romans used to drop a piece of toast into their wine for good health. And that's why we raise a toast. I want to raise a toast. Put it in good health. Raise a toast. Lovely.
Lovely.
Idiom. Idiom?
Yeah, but that's what I was just about to say. I don't think anyone's... They ask for a toast. Say a toast.
No.
Do you say a toast now?
No. I raise a toast to...
I don't know if I hear raise a
You've never
toast. I
heard
think I
that.
hear say a toast.
No, if someone goes...
Or
Say a
toast.
say a
Or toast.
Or back in the day, Julius Caesar would go, I raise a toast. And he'd pop his toast in and hold his wine up and go, I raise a toast. to
Yeah,
the
back in
people
the
of the
day,
kingdom."
for sure, I raise a toast.
Raise a toast is a phrase. I've heard it. Maybe you need to broaden your practical knowledge.
Maybe.
Your practical... that is a practical wording that you don't know.
Well, I'd argue that's an idiom, actually.
Well, I would argue that because he's the
practically
act of-
he's raising a glass.
Yeah, practically. So the
the idiom
act
is
of-
raising a toast.
Okay, I'm gonna rate that. I like finding out the origin of things. 8 out of 10.
Well,
it's like
that's
the
the whole
the
Google
butthurt.
website. Etymology?
That's like the butthurt thing. So the other day when we were writing something and then we wrote up butthurt and we were like, oh, actually, thinking about it, where has that originated from? Because I don't want to offend anyone. And butthurt, if someone gets butthurt about something, it actually comes from old like punishment in school when you have to like a cane on your bum.
Etymology. It's a whole study of origins of words.
That's interesting.
It is interesting.
We should do an episode.
Give me-
maybe you can bring some of them on Monday.
Give me a word.
I don't want to do it now.
Just give me a... No, I'm not going to show... I'm just...
Light bulb.
Light bulb. Fucker. Light bulb definition, right? You go on light bulb definition, and you get this, right? See that? You probably can't see it. You do translations. Look.
Wasn't used. Does the year it was invented? Does it give?
So
Does it give the year?
it should give you some sort of well, why is English not there?
Inglés.
What would it be?
United Kingdom.
Okay, well, oh, fuck her. Anyway. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Well, there you go. Most definitions, light bulb is a very peculiar word, I must admit. It will give you some etymology about it.
How's that?
Huh?
Have they got any etymology?
No, this hasn't. It's light bulb, mate. What's that to fucking know? It got invented and someone called it a light bulb.
You asked me what... Well, why would you call it a light bulb?
Well, if there's old words that might, for example,
I
have some origins
plant. It was a bulb like a plant that held light bulb. There you go. That's probably it.
Well,
and that didn't know it.
Well, maybe. Yeah.
Okay, next one.
Wait, so I haven't rated it. 8.5.
8.5.
8.5.
Okay.
8.5. No! Stop reading them before reading them.
No, that's the thing. I skipped some.
Oh. So, what happens when we get to 13.5?
I'm going to now go through the rest and pick out the better ones. Shall I do that? I can do that.
As long as it didn't take too long, because...
Do you know you might know this, I actually knew this, but I don't know if you will. The national animal of Scotland.
Haggis. Is it a haggis?
No.
I swear there's all those jokes about it being a haggis, though.
Yeah, there's jokes about it. Haggis isn't an animal.
Is it a peculiar animal? Beaver. Justin Beaver. Okay, what is it then?
Unicorn.
You're taking the piss?
No.
Seriously?
Seriously. I'll find it. Unicorn. It was apparently chosen because of its connection with dominance and chivalry, as well as purity and innocence in Celtic mythology.
Is that allowed? Well, I think unicorns existed, to be honest. What's your opinion on that? Do you think they existed?
I don't know if a unicorn existed. Potentially a horse with some form of horn on its head.
A unicorn?
Yeah, but nothing
unicorn.
that like was magical or flew or anything.
No. Just a horse with a horn.
Well, then what's everyone's big deal about it? Narwhals exist.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's why I think unicorns existed. I think just because unicorns play such a big role in...
I was just playing with my nose really aggressively, like forgetting we weren't editing it.
Okay.
I like this one. Number 19. The Japanese word kuchi zamishi is the... I don't know why they've given Japanese. Kuchi zamishi is the act of eating when you're not hungry just because your mouth is lonely. I actually
9.
don't like that one. 9?
Yeah.
Why would that be a 9? It's so unrelatable.
It's not unrelatable. It's boredom eating.
Yeah, but
there's a
you're
word
being
for it.
told the Japanese word for it that...
No, because the
has no
Japanese
relevance.
word is... do you not think that's nicer than...
Kuchi zamishi.
Say,
Well, they're not going to say, I'm hungry.
No, but being like, my mouth's lonely is way nicer than just being like, I'm eating because
No,
I'm
it's
bored.
the act of eating when you're not hungry because your mouth is lonely.
Yeah, it's a nice definition. Do you not think it's
So it's
much
actually just
more
the
interesting?
translation.
It's boredom eating, basically.
I think I like what it's saying, but I also...
You had it the other day, last night. You said, I want to consume something, but I'm not hungry. Lonely mouth. You said that last night.
Yeah, I did.
And that Japanese word encompassed
It's
it.
capitalism for you, Oscar.
Well, it's the economy, isn't it? At the end of the day.
Consumer relation with the market.
Supply and demand.
Hedge funds.
In line with that, we learnt a Japanese word the other day, didn't we?
Toki toki.
Toki toki. And toki toki is the onomatopoeia for your heart beating, right? So when you get nervous or excited or scared...
Talk to me about it.
Well, you know it. I'm telling them. I'm side noting. I'm telling them.
Okay.
It's when you get nervous, excited, scared, your heart starts beating. And you go boom.
Just
when
in any
you go, boom,
scenario,
boom.
your heart beats.
Any scenario where your heartbeat might raise, and you go, and someone asks you how you're feeling, and you say toki toki, which is just an onomatopoeia, but it's also an emotion, a definition in that language, which is lovely. And we don't have anything like that in the English language, do we? Oh, I suppose you got woof.
What?
Woof, haven't you?
What's that for?
That's an onomatopoeia of a dog barking.
Yeah,
Woof.
but in what context would you use that?
That could be lots of expressions, I think.
I want to go back to that toki toki because interestingly, I saw a TikTok of different animal sounds from French and English. Have you seen it?
Yeah, boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah, and it's cool because the animal itself makes the same sound, but through the language, their impersonation of the sound sometimes was completely different.
Completely different, yeah. Well, that's more accurate, isn't it, than oink?
Yeah. Well, that quack.
Oh, I thought that was the pig one he did. Yeah.
Different.
Oh, yeah. Very different. Okay.
Well, I would just say that the French were more literal with it potentially.
Potentially. Well, that's just not really onomatopoeia, is it?
Yeah.
It's like an actual sound. How would you spell that?
Oink.
How would you spell? What did you do?
That's not a duck
How
either,
would you
is it?
spell it? Yeah, I don't think. How would you spell it?
Well, that's where quack comes from. Quack.
Well, no, but that's the English.
That's the
Quack.
spelling of the onomatopoeia.
Oh, maybe it's all the same. And
Okay.
language is very
Language is
fascinating, isn't
phenomenal.
it?
It's
Brilliant.
phenomenal.
These dead silences.
There's only one letter that doesn't appear in any American state name. What do you reckon it is?
X.
Texas. 3.
No.
Oh, we didn't rate the. I didn't. Could you?
Doggy. Could you? I did. I said 9, didn't I?
Yeah, I'm going to say 5.
5.
Continue.
What?
I'm going to
N.
Nebraska.
New York. I'm just P.
No, there's something there. It's not P, and I'll tell you why. What is the one with P? It's Q.
I was gonna say Q, but
then what?
I thought. Oh, I wish I said that now. I thought it was gonna be silly if I said Q. I rated that a big old solid 1. Really? What would you rate that? I'd rate that 1 for no one gives a shit. How about you?
For someone who is keen for language and word,
I can give a shit about that.
alphabets, that's where you draw the line.
I draw the line at alphabets. When you
Someone say you-
blend an
someone say
alphabet
you
to make
eat-
something impressive, then yeah. But
Yes.
singular letters, not fussed.
Doesn't give a fuck. Okay. So you don't ever use singular letter words, do you?
Don't be ridiculous. I.
Exactly. So you can't hate them that much.
Well, I don't. Well, I would say those openly don't add anything.
Right. Okay. This one I like. This one I really like. Google Images was literally created. I'm wording it. Okay. Google Images was created after Jennifer Lopez wore an infamous.
Let's go back.
One more time. Google Images was literally created after Jennifer Lopez.
That's right. Okay. And action.
Okay. Google Images was literally created after Jennifer. Oh my god.
No. Hey.
Okay.
We can edit this out.
I'll tell you why. It's because they say wore that, and you don't know it.
No, I
you don't know it, so there's no point me saying it that way.
Wait, what do you mean?
I'm just
Is there a
rewording
picture?
it. No. So Google.
Why can't you just
So,
say it out?
okay,
out
I'm going to
social media?
reword it.
Well, why are you having to reword it? Say it how it is. How
say
you
it.
read it.
Okay, let me read it. Let me say it. At the 2000 Grammys.
That's not how you started last time.
Yeah, I know. At the 2000 Grammys, Jennifer Lopez wore a dress that became infamous. And Google Images was literally created because so many people were searching for her outfit after the Grammys. So they added an imagine function because people needed to see the dress more so, and they had to keep going on websites, links, and then scrolling and finding photos. So Google created an images section for her dress. That's how it all started.
And it was
in the
initially called
2000s.
Imagine.
An
Please.
imagine function.
Now, read it how it said.
Okay, Google Images was literally created after Jennifer Lopez wore that infamous dress at the 2000 Grammys.
Simple as that. What you said you really like that one, so what did you rate that?
I like things when they come from things.
Oh, me too. It's some of my favourite things.
I would say that is
it's practical, isn't it?
It's
You like it?
I like
practical.
it. I like it because
It's a straightforward path. This caused that.
Yeah, and adaptation and evolution. It's
Adaptation, evolution.
it's cool in my opinion. It's just cool. It's cool.
Can we have other examples
What?
of things where adaptation and evolution just cause something cool,
A shitload of stuff, mate.
such as?
A step into a building, the wheelchair couldn't get up it. Let's build a ramp next to the stairs. Shit like that. It's brilliant. That's the basic
ramp was
level.
invented for that.
No, but the fact that they put the ramp next to the building, or houses built next to the river for food and water, but then rainy season it floods. Put the houses on stilts and can keep the house next to the river. It's cool, man.
That's straight cool, man.
It is cool though.
Okay, I don't think either of the two examples you gave I like.
It is.
I
It's
like
just
that
technology. They needed to see photos.
It is. It's just technology.
They needed to see
saying
photos.
buzzwords.
Oscar, they needed to see the
What's
photos.
technology got to do with stilts?
No, I'm just saying it's along the same line. There was a problem.
You went.
and
It
a
is.
solution.
It's technology.
Problem solution solved. That's.
Problems. Okay.
I'm gonna rate that.
Don't give it a 10.
I don't want to give it. I would have given. Okay, I'm gonna give this one a 9, and then I'm gonna bump the last one my last 9 I gave up to a 10, which may have been the moon one.
Probably was the moon one.
If we're using these as like
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
because there's no way.
Oh
you
yeah,
can't-
well I've said it. So
Well, we said what?
if we're using these as a
Okay,
gauge.
yeah. So I suppose we are. Well, so in relation to the others, then that's got to be really high. I think it's one of the better ones. Well, compared to we had the one for no one gives a shit,
Yeah, exactly.
and we had ones that didn't even make one.
Well, there you go.
So that would make it really high.
Really high.
But I'm sort of gonna do it.
You're not that impressed by it.
No. It's simple. Really.
Yeah, but the fact that I like how it's for starters, it's very random.
That's one of those when you see loads of TikToks. It's like, show me a domino effect that lives rent free in your head, and people explain domino effects in history, which cause something. Bluetooth, right? Bluetooth is the name for a King Harold, maybe, who had an infamous Bluetooth, and something he stood for. Blah blah blah. The guy who then future was inventing Bluetooth was also at the same time reading up on King Harold for no reason, and found that the way he was, or something called connection with other people, was really good, or something like that. So he named the invention Bluetooth, and made the logo his name in like the language of.
Oh, excellent.
So yeah, so sort of something like that, maybe.
No.
If I could give it in more detail.
No.
But it is.
No.
Well, it's a domino effect.
That's a
almost.
domino effect. I'm talking about problem, solution, solved.
Yes, true. The 3-piece is the it's the trio
trio
of a dream, really, isn't
Yeah.
it? Okay. I'll give that a 7, really.
We've been going for 50 minutes.
Okay, well, should we finish it on this one? Surely we're nearly
Okay,
near
this
the
is
end.
okay. Fine. There was okay. I'm gonna say 24, but 24 was the fact that Big Ben once stopped in 2005, 27th of May at 10:07 p.m. So, okay,
What?
That's just
the
a random
only time
fact.
it's ever stopped.
apparently. Okay, but this random fact that you can a bit of general knowledge, maybe down at a pub quiz or something. You know, who do you reckon had the most? Who do you reckon won the most Academy Awards ever, and how many do you reckon it is?
There's one person who won. What is an Academy?
The most Academy Awards. There's not going to be a group of people
True. Or what is an Academy Award?
like an Oscar, something like that.
Well, like it encompasses all awards.
I guess so.
Male or female?
Male.
Is he big?
What, physically or popularity?
What do you think? What do you honestly think I meant by that? Waist size or popularity?
He's very well known, yeah.
Still acting today?
No, don't think so. Also,
Dead?
Also, Oscars isn't just actors; it's directors, creators. I guess I don't know.
Is this an actor?
No,
not an actor.
Giving you a lot of no, it's not. I'll give you lots of clues because I think it'll be hard. But I think once I tell you, you go, oh, yeah.
Steven Spielberg.
No.
Is it a director?
Potentially, I guess that's his role. I don't really know.
So not an actor.
Actually, director. I don't know. Shall I say?
Yeah, go on. Yeah, go on.
Shall I say?
Yeah, say it.
Okay.
Yeah, go on.
Walt Disney holds the most Academy Awards. Disney won 26 Oscars over the course of his career and was nominated for a grand total of 59 times. Disney, which kind of, yeah.
Well, yeah, I suppose.
Did he direct?
Yeah,
no, what
I think
Disney
he was in.
He drew, like, didn't he not? Or did he make
there's
it?
the Tom Hanks movie
film.
with him, isn't there?
There is.
Tom Hanks could have been a good guess, really. Who is...
I don't think Tom Hanks has been around enough to have... How many films has Tom Hanks been in? Probably not 59. I'd imagine. Buddy?
An American entrepreneur, animator, writer, voice actor, and film producer.
Right, all that. Well, maybe that's why he got nominated so many times.
So he could have been in his own Disney movies.
Different categories.
Guess when he was born?
49. 42. 42.
No.
Later or earlier?
Earlier.
1917.
Earlier.
1912.
Earlier.
1850.
No.
1900s.
1901.
Wow!
1850.
So he would have been like... Yeah, to be fair, actually I knew it because he started producing just after World War One, which he would have been about 20.
No, it wouldn't. Just over World War One. That was like 1914. So he would have been 14.
I thought it was 1917.
Okay, it could be 1917.
Yeah, ended. It started in 1914.
Okay,
ended
so it would have been
18, 19, 20.
20.
Started drawing. Well, there you go.
Well, there you go.
That... Oh, what are we going to rate
Well,
it?
when did he die?
I don't know. 2002.
You think he lived for 101 years? He could have.
I was about to say 1,000 years. Could have. 1984.
No.
70.
No.
60.
66.
Oh God!
We should make this a podcast where we just guess people's birth dates and death dates.
Should
be
for
40 minutes.
Anyway,
Write that down.
Anyway.
I rate that.
Oh yeah, rate that.
3. Not fussed by it.
I like knowing facts about films.
Okay.
7.
7. We've had a big array today.
Yeah, a big array.
A big array.
Yes.
Is that sort of unnecessary?
What?
Because an array sort of it sort of infers a large, doesn't it?
I'm going to end that there. I don't know what you mean, to be honest.
Or
So-
because is that the word big unnecessary in that? Because array suggests that there's lots.
We've had an array today. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. Very language
Very
based
language
for the past
based
few
today.
videos.
Is that? Maybe we need to stay clear of that.
Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope we wanted to have a bit of a light-hearted discussion today, so I hope that encompasses it.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, let us know in the comments if there's anything else you want us to talk about. And
Yeah.
shower thoughts from Monday to Thursday. We're gonna do a vlog next week because stay tuned for it because there's a physical challenge that I reckon I can do and Oscar doesn't think I can do it. So I think we're just gonna put it to the test and vlog it. Yeah.
I don't think you can't not. Well, whatever. Speak about it another time. Just stay tuned for that. Say again, please check out the Twitch link in the description below. We'd really appreciate that, and he'd really appreciate that.
Also, hope everyone's having hope everyone's had a lovely week, and I hope you have a lovely weekend.
I don't know why you're even trying. No one's watching this late.
If you are watching this, wait.
If you're watching this late, mwah. If you're watching this late, should we say something secret?
Should we say something secret? And only you know it, and you can't tell anyone about it.
Fuck. Let's think of a secret.
Oh,
Well, we just say if you're watching this late, comment down below. Like a random word. Do you know what I mean? Like a word related to, like for example, your favourite colour, for example. And then everyone in the comments going, what's happening? Did I miss something? Yeah, you did miss something. But not favourite colour.
Should we create a latecomers group?
Well, group chat.
A group chat of just the late watchers, and we'll call it the late watchers. So if you've got this far,
yeah, okay,
and you just go,
DM.
just comment on the video me, and then we'll create a big
And DM
old,
us. You
big
gotta
old
DM us.
group every week. We'll add people if they make it to the end of the podcast. I reckon no one's going to be on it.
Yeah, DM us.
Just say, just comment on it, me, because that would help the algorithm as well, and then just say me.
Yeah,
and then we know, and then we'll
us.
add you, and we'll just all become besties.
Yeah, okay, latecomers. Late hoes.
Late nighters. No, the laters. The late. We'll think of it. We'll think
Yeah,
of it.
that'll be it. Anyway.
Thank you very much. Love you all. Come back on Monday for more videos.
Arrivederci.
Mwah. Like, comment, share, subscribe.
Ah, yeah. Like, comment, share, subscribe.